channel so I'm say we subscribe to the channel. I say GH Politics Avenue. Unya yanko aye story nim eje dem a enye asem goto akra. Na untumi ni case no omukopie mo court no no lawyer and the appear could be in a press conference or chair say untumi yemfa mpaibo entanachi. Na sa asema wo kan yin na eye legal practitioner be Emma in-depth analysis based on a year asema a year lawyer no e kan ye no na obi bien simbis wedia onua. I am telling you say untumi susu ampa say yamfa empaibo an tainachi a wanhwe a ye national chairman na open no fiase na obeko akodi no nyamo ransim nim na hwe ne yeko ene de eba.
Akwa I've been saying this on the critical analyst channel and they say me breaki the intercepted document be on Kwamena Edubu ahe unsana Mildred ano ye aban witness say Kwamena Edubu ahe ebobo national signal bureau besia
right
na akwa so obi besia me busa say nipa no na dwuma ben na woye ni pay yesen akwa the document intercepting is quite explosive.
Okay.
And we do fear we here you be boom to grow critical analyst channels. So by mo untumi di mo wa. Anytime I do untumi's case, people feel I have a personal vendetta against him. I don't hate him or anything. It's just that court documents are public documents. And therefore, so you must always have cognizance. That's the English word. Cognizance of say at the end of the way, can you defend it by law? One, your frozen you don't say to be you one. Can you ubit me you one now? May the picture be ma Jeff says here, and I want Jeff to project it before I start the presentation. My cat was a wound to me kind case now we're facing. The summer boy concession. I contaminated there.
Right.
The allegation is that I contaminated there. In Grofobia course, so it could did maybe. Won to me defense and say ono kwa ko catch the Rex Western region say Grofona kona asase so din samoni bi to mo nkwochechom na China for now kwa uni what is interesting in that document. When you read the witness statement
okay
who's a Tano Mirim Forest and won to me saying that you were ko na odi adanse in the Tano Mirim Forest case no akwa tell me two issues.
Yeah.
Tano Mirim Forest near one issue. Some boy another issue.
Yeah.
A cook di adanse or Tano Mirim.
Yeah.
Won to me's defense making say that akoko no kren say that ni appointment letter. But letter no trokoma Rexek no. In the Summer Boy Forest, the one who signed the letter is a cook.
But those who nim.
It me catch say won to me no one lawyer came say mon paye mana enye you go say that me time no. Na ade Attorney General born in Korea no. In a criminal trial, me boom in Korea, you also have the opportunity to open your defense.
Yeah.
Court say na so me say akatome so. Ne me so me work nie. Now want to me cancel be file substance submission of no case just say. Ne Attorney General na witnesses in na be kan no hu nyansa bi e wo mo ne nyina so bi o me so no want to me yi ne ho ano. Do yi ne ho ano. Judge ni bu asem no o kan bibi tie ne. Now Jeff bring me the chat or say. From the above discussions and having considered the facts, the charges, the facts, the evidence so far adduced, you can't do so, by the prosecution through its witnesses and the submissions of counsel for Wontumi and Wontumi are contaminating, and that's in the response by the Republic's counsel, contrary to the submissions of counsel for Wontumi and are contaminating, that the prosecution has not made a sufficient case against Wontumi and Akontaman, I find and do hold that on all the offenses charged, there is a rebuttable presumption that Wontumi and Akontaman have committed the offenses charged. There are three charged entities. Wontumi, so that's not the case I'm talking about. There's Exim Bank. To Wontumi, Abrante Bakubine Akontaman. Omunya account in your two no bring back the previous one. Omunya charges you two. Judge and say High Court judge say on all the charges, so all the 6 count, 2 per each accused person. Or say on all the charges on all offenses charged, there is what? A rebuttable presumption that Wontumi and Akontamane have committed the offenses charged. To make us a woman pay Wontumi, and you will say to two.
Nese, judge no say, Uti and
in
okay.
Just bring me back or say otherwise. Otherwise stated, the prosecution has, by the evidence adduced, made a prima facie
case against
Wontumi and Akonta on the offensive charge. You can't prima facie mrema menyemra. But you must prove your case. Case in which say on the surface of the evidence adduced, will be answer. Now, yes, and the appeal could be took issue with this statement. Say, judge you no original bano, and why prejudicial. Menkasa akra na anka says and on the court appeals court. Then the appeals court told them that for a judge to establish prima facie in a case and to cause you to answer, they must first look at the evidence. And the judge is only saying that based on the evidence presented by the Attorney General, they are saying that's what want to me answer.
Yeah.
So I want you to get this background before I come to the Exim Bank case.
Okay. And you read the next one, am I?
Or say, I therefore call on Wontumi and Akontamane to open their defenses.
Okay. So
it's almost appeals court on concert statement we, especially the 30 and 31 aside. Who's the most court statement?
Yeah.
You can't media headline and running.
Sure.
This document, if you read it, you understand my position. And this is only one of the 3 cases against Wontumi so far. The third one officially was filed on the 15th of May 2026. Anytime I do this case, I have a feeling that a lot of people need to answer questions. Right. You see, the reason is that I also take Forex for some businesses I do. I'm fairly involved in the banking sector. Aqua, Nancy, Mrs. $6,600. I brought in my lawyers. I had to take certain documents to the bank. Aqua, 60,000.
As you witching, to
the point I call my signature, Mrs. San.
Seriously.
Banker Munche here, I mean, could be a signature.
Oh, they mumudi.
Aqua. So, when I was reading this,
right,
Wontumi, because this is the charge sheet where I buy you, where no, I had days, you make us say, go a justice a friend, Dominica Yen in a casano. I had the yen in and you make me we see me
the Attorney General.
This is the court document.
Right.
Now, in the Exim Bank case, the state is charging 3 people. Bernard and Chibu is Wontumi, Thomas and Chibu is by inference, by or be related to Wontumi, or no, then what can
at large.
Or then what can we what Dania, Yahana Yuno. And a third person here Wontumi farms. Now, how come I want to 4 count?
Okay.
But you see, your board charge Biana, say the fact about the case, you know. Attorney General Chimo Court to say, didn't think I will charge of 1 neighbor and away. How can you come or say the first accused a Wontumi, second accused here near where done, third accused a Wontumi, make A1, A2. The first accused Wontumi is 50 years, and will be 50 years. It's a native of Kuntinasi in the Ashanti region. He's the sole shareholder and one of the 2 directors of the third accused, Wontumi Farms. The second accused is the other director of Wontumi Farms. He's at large. Wontumi Farms, whose objective is general farm and agricultural business and processing, was incorporated and authorized. Wontumi Farms, Omuko registered on 14 December 2017.
Right.
Okay. Sometime in January 2018, Wontumi approached the Ghana Export-Import Bank for a grant of 19 million to embark on a farming venture. In the grant application, Wontumi ostensibly, as Wontumi Farms Managing Director, declared that a parcel of land 100,000 acres in size had been secured for the project. Accompanying the grant application are 2 documents. The first is a letter titled Board Resolution Letter and dated January 23, 2018. The letter was signed by Abrantena Wajanano, who described himself as the board chairman of Wontumi Farms. The letter stated that the grant application was authorized by Wontumi Farms Board of Directors through a resolution passed on December 9, 2017, 4 clear days before A3 was incorporated. The second document which accompanied the application is titled Proposed Project for Wontumi Farms. In this project proposal, the accused persons represented to the bank that just 2,000 2,000 hectares, which is approximately 6,000 acres of the farm project, is estimated to employ 6,000 families of about 38,000 individuals. TDE. Won't you got a company in December 14, 2017? 2018 January. No, bulk after call Ghana Exim Bank. No, oh, me pay 90 million. No, was 100,000 1% me di fool. Na fool crown on near some who say me cultivate 6,000 acres crap. Met me for nipa juma 38,000.
Yeah.
And on the call, oh, was sign a document in, but you see. Anytime say I conform question answer and say you want to mean kwan say. Board resolution letter or the call send the board address to me say or major abesi or major grant there grant so most the difference between grant and loan is that grant can be say me 5 cedi for 5 cedi na brem and I into
interest
but loan there is who till you sa board letter na date near December 9 2017 by it want to be company December 14 2017
debut.
It's I'm see date no pen. Na company according to Attorney General. Want to be company in business registered on 14 December 2017. All con board resolution and the crown na date in December 9 2017.
Wow. There's a
so this is the first red flag. Na kwa kwanim
board ni ye adwuma nsa na ye
company. You can say if more let's divide.
Okay.
It's now want to be person say if 6,000 acres mebwa. If 6,000 acres can employ what 38,000 people.
Yeah.
Next a chance quote me 100,000 na. Kwa so pentama o calculator it me na se pound. Next o cultivate 100,000 na. Can employ how many? Onya mame. Kwa na so sha ka untumi employ nipa be 700,000. Yes, my offering on plan past 633,000. Now say Ghana the entire public sector force on about 800,000. So want to me adwuma nkwan be fa almost Ghana adwuma ye for be 80%. Sa size.
Sure.
Yes, a predator emudu a predator sombo. Na then you see. Oko January into 16 pen a bank no. Made a mixture you of loan and grant facility to want to be farmed. Tell me, right. The grant here, Mama 10,000 for 10,000 na breme. For breme 5 grant. Loan there be Obama me 12. Imagine who tere. It's Obama me 13. And we are in a mixture. Mse cocktail kakra sprite kakra cook kakra no me yes yes kana sa no the man. Na tini ko si ye. Mixture no mo ye no. Now 18.7 million facility. It was to be spent on the purchase of agricultural plant and machinery, working capital, grant for staff and labor costs. Grant and consultancy fee.
Right.
On that 18th of July at 4 p.m. on January 23, 2018, Wontumi signed the acceptance in Kumasi.
Right.
Abantana was done in a witness here. By March 2018, the bank commenced disbursing the facility to Wontumi farms. A total of 14.3 million was disbursed. January na ana bank ne call Wontumi so oh ya agree bia 90 million yenya ye benya 18.7 just about 300,000 shy. It would be to agree nema na odi kwele fu no would be to workers ni bika consultancy fee kura say former ye bia buru be ye nyina no ya fa ho kana ma tikutua.
Right.
And a match on the proposal and a break Wontumi. And I want to me a day. A sign, according to the fact of the Attorney General.
Right.
And on this verse canon 14.3. And the man want to be at March 18, 2020. March 2018.
Yeah.
This according to the fact of the Attorney General.
Right.
Now, I say, investigators have, however, established that the accused persons did not undertake the proposed farming activity. They bought no agricultural plant and machinery. They employed no one to work on the farm. They did not own or secure the parcel of land which they represented to the bank as parcel of land secured for the proposed farm. That is not all. Tonight will be Kabiu. And Attorney General called for say, okay, in terms of what say, what do you do? 14.3 fidien one talk, 1 4 beer juma, as I see, we are not quite farming beer. I'm not saying, I don't want to wound to me. Some or say, sometime in March 2018, Wontumi presented a document which bore receipts to the bank. Wontumi presented the document as evidence that Wontumi Farms had purchased 4 million cedis worth of agricultural plants and machinery for the farm.
Hey.
The bank relied on the document to advance more funds to Wontumi Farm for the proposed farm. The document was not a genuine purchase receipt at all. It was originally a pro forma invoice issued by Kasama Enterprise to Wontumi. Then Wontumi made price enquiries. Wontumi then undertook to return later to make the purchase. That was the last time Kasama Enterprise heard from or saw Wontumi. Investigations have established that the inscription pro forma on the document was altered and replaced with receipt.
Hey.
No more can I say. 28 na Wontumi ebanos. Oh, makoto if a 4 million man a day kododono. Me nyina akoye 4 million ni receipt ni. Enti receipt so there. Company na akota there one. Say Jebu Achi Electrical, you go say to 2 farmer there receipt company ni was the number opo. Ono mko kasa mas o wampa Wontumi ba ha. But obeje prices. Any man ni pro forma. Ba yen hu ni bio. Enti you go for no kwa no mu say pro forma no say invoice you 2 you pro forma so ko prices estimate prices
no
and you will better man receipt and you to koye editing according to attorney general koye editing or editing pro forma ni for no true receipt so akoto instead of so okubusa bo
okay
what is here
right
okay now see investigations have established that Wontumi withdrew huge sums of the funds from Wontumi Farms Bank account and spent the same for his personal use, including investing huge sums in other business enterprise. So insurance company no, it's gonna be free.
Okay.
All effort by the bank to recover the monies from the accused persons landed on rocks. In March 2025, officials of the Economic and Organized Crime Office of the Attorney General commenced investigations into the affairs. Wontumi was subsequently arrested and cautioned. On May 14, 2016, he was charged, hence this arrangement. Now, the reason why I'm again say, I say because Wontumi is popular. It's the evidence for Wontumi say, and some bank is a very nonsense explanation of the man. Before dealt to banks before.
Yeah.
One. According to the fact of the Attorney General, Wontumi company, you registered on December 14, 2017.
Yeah.
Documents were the common bank. The documents were December 9, 2017. So when he was going to the bank, he didn't have a company registered in law.
Yeah. And
so the loan officers of the bank, what due diligence do they do? That's the first question.
Because you check the registration.
Let me ask you my question. You get me? So what did the loan officers of the Ghana Exim Export Import Bank do? Doesn't mean that you don't say you can just wake up, submit anything, then they'll give you 18.7 million cedis.
That is serious. That is serious.
And no crown with statement. I'm presenting some media. And I'm a science media.
Yeah.
Tell you. The second thing I find curious is that when this kind of man Wontumi, are they telling us that until Wontumi came with the alleged forged document or the frauded document, pro forma. The bank never went to the farm to do inspection. As an adjuman as a museum. Well, or say, I sort of want to be proposed or the bank or say, Wontumi so was 100,000 acres. Till now 6,000 cultivated before the 38,000. How 100 acres no be uncle. Bank staff will be on cost and some Wontumi na say document and because in January or the documents in March no man was assassin fraud. It will be on cost and some akokwa na say asini. I am pound he when their allocation man
before you issue the funds.
I submit to say bank staff need be see from.
Yeah.
The accused person they say you Wontumi nko.
Yeah, I agree.
Asem no mo kan anadwuma na asem dodo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Akwa sama no ne kan that you just walk into any bank, you present all sorts of documents with that certain due diligence, and money is advanced to you. You know I'm careful. Let me go to the buffer stock briefly. When you read the buffer stock, let me just summarize it for you. Because next together and before from the whole difference in the buffer stock case, into a re-entry, and the only difference, really, the difference is here. First, and you're charging. All the companies now alleged or no kululu. In this fresh case, they are only charging him and the wife. Now, unlike Wontumi, they have 4 counts. So Wontumi is also being charged for 4 counts. Let me just do that for the rapper. Count 1.
Where your buffer stock there?
Yes, I'll come back.
I wish that I wouldn't
okay, then let me
postpone it for another day.
Any problem?
Sure.
Come let do more next week with the Bama.
Sure.
Count 1 won't to me then defrauding by false pretense.
Okay.
Count 2 no. Okay, the mystery has a contempt jamio. 2 near altering of forged document.
Okay.
Count 3 no. Money laundering. And account 4 no. Intentionally causing financial loss to a public body. How come you see this case? Anytime I read it, anytime I follow it, there's something about the case that doesn't make sense to me. There's just something about the case that doesn't make sense. When you read the fact, I think that there's more to what we are being told. Next week, with the Cabinet one in the end, how for 4 years we'll be on a salary around 400,000. How he was able to amass that wealth for now? I'll give you the facts according to the Attorney General.
Eugene, Boni Ejuma. Thank you very much for that analysis. Eugene will say to the fact checker and the FM next week, particularly about to us with Edubo Hindi and other ones are Akano. In general, so what is a lawyer Andy Apiakubi, a Christian Komono catcher me say, who he has a sabri, a bomb pie ma wound to me. Not just said that is the analysis, Eugene. Aye, Ede Amayeno.
We and some who do it channel so mama was so jembre. That's an so bad in the don't be a dominion, yeah, you better sing a share.